Hello. Today we're going to work on the letter E. This is uppercase E. Uppercase E is a tall letter. It's going to touch the top line and the bottom line when we write it. Can you sit up tall? This is lowercase e. Lowercase e is a small letter. It's going to touch the middle line and the bottom line when we write it. Can you show me what small looks like? The letter E has more than one sound. The short E sound makes the sound. For the short E sound, I want you to hold up your hands like you're exercising. Let's do it together. Ready? I have a connection to make. We read a story about Edgar Elf, and Edgar Elf exercises. So that's a text-to-text connection. The letter E has another sound. It has the long E sound. So for the long E sound, I want you to pretend that you are leaping over trees. So we're going to make 3 trees with our index, middle, and ring fingers with one hand. And our other hand, we're going to make a person running. And we're going to leap over the trees and say, E. Let's do it together. Ready? E. I have a connection to make. There's a story about Leaping Eve. And Leaping Eve is a character that leaps over trees. That's a text-to-text connection. Would you like to see what's inside the tub? What do you think is inside the tub? Think. I think there are objects inside this tub that begin with the letter E. Some of them might have the short E sound, and some of them might have the long E sound. Let's begin. What is this? It's an eagle. What sound do you hear at the beginning of eagle? Do you hear the short E sound, or do you hear the long E sound? Think. I hear the long E sound. What is this? It's an elephant. I have a connection to make. We read about Ellie Elephant. That's a text-to-text connection. What sound do you hear at the beginning of elephant? Do you hear the short E sound, or do you hear the long E sound? Think. I hear the short E sound. What is this? It's an eggplant. What sound do you hear at the beginning of eggplant? Do you hear the short E sound or the long E sound at the beginning? Think. I hear the short E sound. What is this? It's an egg. And what sound do you hear at the beginning of egg? Think. I hear the short E sound. What is this? It's an eraser. Do you have a connection? We use erasers, don't we? So that's a text-to-self connection. And what sound do you hear at the beginning of eraser? I hear the long E sound. What letter is this? It's the letter E. Is this an uppercase E or a lowercase e? It's an uppercase E. And what sound does uppercase E make? Let's start with the short vowel sound. Short E makes the sound, and long E makes the E sound. What letter is this? It's also an E. But is it an uppercase E or a lowercase e? It's a lowercase e. And what sound does it make? Let's start with the short vowel sound. Short E makes the eh sound, and long E makes the E sound. And what is this? It's an envelope. What sound do you hear at the beginning of envelope? Now it's time to draw and write. I want you to think of some things that begin with the short E sound, like Ellie elephant, Edgar elf, eggplant, envelope, and all the objects we just went over in the letter E tub. So draw and label a picture of things that begin with the short E-S sound. They could be the same ones from Edgar Elf's story, or the objects in our alphabet tub, or you can think of your own. You could draw a second picture. Think of things that begin with the long E sound, just like in the story of Leaping Eve. So it could be at the beginning of the word, like in the name Eve, or the long E sound could be in the middle of the word, like in leaping, or it could be at the end of the word, like trees. So you can draw and label things from the story, from the letter tub, or think of your own. Have fun. Bye.